Hi, I'm Sammy from the Gliffy team at Perforce Software. Today, my teammates and I are going to walk you through an awesome feature now available in Gliffy, real-time collaboration. With this feature, you and your teammates can collaboratively create or edit diagrams shared in your workspace on Confluence Cloud. To use this feature, you will need to have access to Confluence, which is a knowledge and work management tool by Atlassian. Confluence and Gliffy are both free for up to 10 users, and for larger teams, there's a free trial to help you get started. Look for a link below this video to get signed up. That's everything you need to know. Let's jump into our tutorial. Here, I've got a page pulled up in my Confluence workspace. My teammates and I are evaluating a new opportunity for our app, which is a Pomodoro timer to integrate with Trello. If you're not familiar, the Pomodoro technique is where you focus on a task by going heads down on your work for 25 minutes, then taking a 5-minute break and repeating that cycle. So I've set up this page with some initial thought starters. And one thing that I think would be valuable for our team to do is a SWOT exercise to capture our feedback from the research we did last week. To add that, I'm going to hit E to edit this Confluence page. And down here, I'm going to add a Gliffy diagram. All you need to do that is type \Gliffy. And this will jump you into the editor. Now we're going to do a SWOT analysis, so I'm going to use our template. And we'll go ahead and clear out some of these template items so that we have room to capture our ideas. I'm just selecting and deleting all these. Let's move this up. And let's make it a little larger too. That looks great. All right. All right, I gave it a name. Looks good. We will publish it and then we'll head back to our Confluence page. Awesome, this looks good to go. I'm going to publish this page and then let's invite Ryan and Jessica into our Zoom meeting here. Hey guys.
Hi.
The purpose of our meeting today is to talk through whether or not we should move forward with this Trello integration. And I was thinking it might be good for us to do a SWOT analysis to break out the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats we've seen from our research tasks last week. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, sounds good.
That's perfect.
Okay, so on the bottom of our page for this meeting invitation, I put a SWOT analysis template in there. Let's go ahead and hit that edit button and start a collaborative session here. All right, so we can see it loads up. Ryan's in here already. Ryan, go ahead and start adding your ideas. And there's Jessica too. Perfect. So adding ideas is really easy. You can simply drag and drop shapes out onto the canvas and type to add some text. So whatever idea for a strength I have here, I could type it in and click to edit my shape, give it a different stroke color or stylize the text a certain way so I can tell it's mine. I will get that out of their way though. So as they're adding their ideas, we see their cursors moving around and it's not too tricky with 3 people, but imagine if we were running this session with more like 10 people, it could get pretty busy pretty fast. So I'm going to hit this button to hide their cursors. And you can still see what shapes they're moving around and editing, but it makes it a little bit less cluttered if you're feeling overwhelmed. So that's this toggle on and off cursors button up here. You can also click on the name of one of your teammates to follow their actions. So see, Jessica was in that threat section beneath the frame of my screen. And by clicking that, it told me I was following her and jumped me down to her cursor so I could see what she specifically was working on. I can stop following her by clicking here or by clicking the eye icon up here. All right, let's jump out of here and make some changes on our Confluence page while they keep working. I'm going to hit publish to save what I'm currently looking at while they keep at it, and I'll head back to Confluence as well. So in here, you can see the most recent version of what was published. And I can go ahead and make changes on this page. I could add action items, I could add resources, maybe links to my notes, all while they're working right now. So that collaboration session isn't dependent upon one of us starting it. I can also hover over the diagram, and in the lower right here, see this active icon. That tells me that my teammates are still working on this diagram, or that there's work in progress on a diagram that I'm looking at on a different page. And if I hit this edit button, I can re-enter that collaboration session, and it'll get me caught up on what's changed. All right, so here is their latest and greatest. Guys, I'm going to let you finish up your work while I finish up this tutorial. Thank you so much for capturing all your ideas in here, and I'll touch base with you on next steps soon.
Sounds good.
See ya. So now you've seen how my teammates and I are using real-time collaboration in Gliffy to share ideas, kind of like how you might have thrown sticky notes on a whiteboard during a brainstorming session if we were all together in the same office. Just add your desired diagram to the Confluence page and direct your teammates to use the edit button in the upper right of that diagram to jump in. The use cases for these features are endless. You could collaborate to document a workflow, brainstorm ideas for your next project, or even run an icebreaker at your next team meeting. For more ideas on diagrams you can make and collaborate on with Gliffy, be sure to check out our blog at gliffy.com. If you haven't yet, make sure you've also signed up for your free trial of Gliffy diagrams for Confluence on the Atlassian Marketplace. You can find a link below to get there in just one click. I usually sign off my videos with happy diagramming, but today let's switch it up a little. I'm going to leave you with a happy collaborating.